Welcome to I have a home and I have money. So I'm at Central Market. I've been asked to delete content that I recorded at Haven from my social media by Haven for Home. So I'm still working on that. I don't have any money. I could be in a hotel right now and just leave the content up if I had money. However, I don't have money. I hate being a Haven for Home. I never wanted to be there. I don't have family. My family of origin is retarded and self-centered. So it's just anyways, they just want to sexually harass me and laugh at me for being poor while they steal from me. It's so gross. That's not family. And while they brag about like spending more time with my friends, colleagues, and lovers than I do because I'm most likely. I purposely stopped speaking to my family of origin in 2020 and in early 2021 just so that I don't have to go through the pain of being bullied by my family of origin over what doesn't even make sense because it's just them being childish, but it could be hurtful. Like I witnessed adults in my childhood get suicidal over ignorance and retarded people bullying them because they're adult size. So it's like very difficult to understand why one's mother would allow one to get sexually harassed by someone that possibly wants to rape me and then hear her encourage me to have sex with him just so that she doesn't look ignorant. That's how disturbing Gloria Nusa is. It's like I don't go near sexual harassers. I don't have sex with sexual harassers. I don't have sex with possible like could want to rape me. Ew, no. I'm an adult and I protect myself very well to not go into that. Annie Oakley says, "Working woman, so you work." Yes, I work at Gap. What else? What else? What else? I do. Just deleting videos from Facebook. I deleted most of the videos that I had recorded at him home from my Instagram accounts and TikTok and YouTube. I'll check later to see if I missed any. I'm so bored. I miss the men that I've had sex with. I miss my best friend. I miss Berenice. I miss Dayton and Kid Mommy. My mother is an orphan and she's a retard, so she likes to like paint on people. So she steals money from me so I suffer. Well, and so that men try to rape me. So my mother thinks that she looks better in front of people that she could potentially date because she was raised to behave as a puppy. even though she understands what humanity is. So I guess she has a complex of having been raised to behave as a puppy. So she tries to take down women and men just so that they're unhappy and don't have sex. So, what else? What else? I don't have any. My children are separated from me. And my marriage to the love of my life failed because my partner never achieved financial financial stability well with him because he has his own issues, his own trauma that he has to deal with because his family origin is just as retarded as mine. So it's very difficult to not have any money. The alternative of me speaking to a camera would be speaking to retards that would be laughing that my marriage has failed and that I'm not financially stable while they're saying like we show ourselves up naked to him now all the time because we're women. We have money to do so. I just stay at a hotel tonight. I'm gonna need payment for home. I want to look for a permanent home for myself, Jada Nikki wanting to live in. I'm the relative. I just saw a text message or conversation from Desenia Ramirez Lorenzo where she's like asking me to leave San Antonio because of the bad memories that I have here when I've never talked to her and I don't have any bad memories here in San Antonio. I live a great life here in San Antonio. And I've met like really good people to hang out with. And then I remembered that I'm the relative of instead of living their lives is tenemos que investigar. That's how they live their life. Tenemos que investigar. And they go on invading people's privacy porque todo ellos lo tienen que investigar is what they say. It's disturbing. I don't talk to her. Like those were the last messages that I received from her. Then she posted on my Facebook wall. I just tried to be polite until like I could stop like speaking with her and distance myself from her as safely as I can without getting a death threat from her. That's scary, I've heard. Anyways, then she goes on to confessing to every crime that she's committed, is what I've heard. It's so disturbing. I'm not in the voy a investigar business, so I don't go on to find out anything from her either. I want to shop at H&M and Gap today, and Nike. I brought on money. Ooh, two people are watching this video. One person liked this post. What else? What else? What else? not attached to this video, so I'm deleting them so quickly. It's like there was already enough evidence that I'm a victim of a hate crime. I posted on Facebook in 2020 asking people for help, and no one helped me. I've texted people asking for help, and I don't know if they're poor or they just hate me or my lifestyle and they don't help me. I'm not one to say I'm going to investigate that. I protect my relationships too, and those people that I message asking them for money are not responsible for my livelihood, essentially, when my family of origin has always been stealing from me. So I don't even get mad at those people, and I'm not even gonna try to find out, asking them directly. So is it that you hate me, or are you just poor? That doesn't make a difference because when I went into these relationships, I was expecting to be financially stable right away on my own outside of those relationships, not like asking those people for money. In the meantime, is my brother dyeing his hair blonde, letting it grow, and trying to give ass to the men that I've dated. That's what I think of my brother now, based on how he attacked me on Facebook many years ago. That's why I haven't talked to him. I've tried to delete a video so many times and it won't get deleted. Just bought water for myself and I'm waiting to get hungry again. So I like get myself another meal here. In the meantime, I could be lounging in a hotel, order a susu or two or three or four, waiting for the next warm day and tanning by a pool. I feel bad for quality Puerto Rican men because my family of origin does such a disservice to them by invading privacy y enamorándose del hombre que uno tiene. Me imagino que eso es lo que están haciendo. It's like if I exist, I'm sure there's like men that are just as equally as amazing as I am in Puerto Rico. I'm just somewhat cautious and biased. We've been so abused in Puerto Rico that I just am very guarded when it comes to Puerto Rican men. And I was married to one for a long time, so I'm not so guarded. And I have one in my roster of like one of the best sex that I've had. 6 feet tall. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Two people are watching this video. One person liked this post. My hair's looking pretty. I like this length. I don't want my hair to get like past my mid back though. I have a book that I will read. It's in my locker at Haven for Hope that I bought at Nowhere Bookshop recently. That's how I had energy to read it. I need to move food to be able to read it. And a better space. Again, had that just been like a temporary situation, possibly just 3 months, I wouldn't have been complaining, but I went into it knowing that my family of origin kills people by sending people to a homeless shelter and then not giving the person money and blaming the homeless shelter for the homeless shelter not providing everything that it needs. So every day of my life since I arrived to the Holiday Inn provided by Haven for Hope has been like, get me out of here! I didn't want to be here in the first place. And people start talking. They're like, "Oh my gosh, she's so talented. Didn't she like have an art business? What happened to that? Oh no, they tried to steal it again. These people are so retarded. Even the ex-husband's family tried to steal from her this time. Oh wow." And people start talking. Well, what are her other skills? I mean, and that's how like CEOs get rehabilitated all over again. They're like, well, we have just as many skills as she has. We have money. Those of us that don't have money are tapping into our networks and asking for money to be gifted to us. And that's like how all of this happens. I hate getting my phone out at a restroom, so I didn't clean it when I was in there. Let's This is the reason why I repeat myself every day when it comes to the abuse towards me, Jaden, and Kaylani, because people look at this and then they say, I'm trying to scroll to the side. And people say, well, she's perfect. What's so wrong then with the people around her and that sort of thing? It's like all of this is results from conversations about me. This happens every time that I tell a lot of people from different backgrounds that I'm being abused by my family of origin. Not that, but that leads the conversation. And people look at that and they're like, oh, well, she could at least be working like with her art and those decisions. And people say, no, her family's trafficking her for their own benefit and they don't pay people and they treat slaves really bad and she tries to liberate them because she doesn't believe in slavery and she hears her family of origin mocking people that word, well, like the people that mock. Yeah, like that behavior, so gross. What else? What else? What else? What else? Just the bleeding videos that I recorded at Hayden for help. Well, I'm recording this to myself. My family of origin possibly thought that at one point Haven for Hope would ask me to delete content that I recorded there. I did so because I'm in isolation, so I'm trying to stay sane and not like just not anyone. I don't have anyone to talk to. It's like days pass by, years have passed by, and besides speaking to Jaden and Kaylani for like around 5 minutes, I didn't talk to anyone. So they probably thought that I'm dumb or that they would have abused me so much emotionally and physically that I would have like just deleted every single piece of evidence as if Haven for Hope owns me. It's like that's their disturbing image of homeless people. It's so gross. It's like, look, I've heard Gloria Nisa say, has she said that about me? Well, now she belongs to the state. If she's staying at a homeless shelter and she's not begging me for help and letting me mock her, then now she belongs to the state. Que haga el Estado lo que quiera con ella. It's like people say that I'm very respectful, that I've never killed her after hearing her say those words. I was explaining what retardation is, and yes, I have my doubts that they could just be murderers. However, because I don't know what goes in their mind entirely, I've just been graceful and patient until I completely like separated myself from them, which is very sad if they're just dumb, and that's like their dumb parenting ways. Like then maybe like they didn't want to like not have a relationship with their child. They thought that they could continue with that pattern of abuse and one as a child of theirs, no matter the age that one is, that one would tolerate them. However, I don't tolerate disrespect and abuse. So I've completely separated myself from Gloria Nisa, Ramon, Evelyn, Marilyn, and Gilbert. And I'm very happy about that decision, and I made that decision myself. I want to eat lunch at Nasa today. Everybody needs to go out to my family of origin and say, well, if you give me money, I'll go out to eat pizza with Santiago Lovelo. Sometimes my family of origin creates distortion in people's personality that they start to believing that they're me. It's disturbing. That's why I don't talk to her. It's like I don't want her near me, why I don't have money, so that she doesn't go on to try to find out like why am I being so abused and ends up being abused herself. I witnessed that while I was growing up. I should be planning a trip to Portugal or a second trip to Portugal already with David Ledesma if I had money. So weird. So weird that no one gives me money. But I understand it's because I'm in isolation. I mean, I don't talk to anyone any day. Just trying to get my point across to people online so that they give me money, and that takes time. Like with this ugly social media account, it just looks like I literally have my parents with a gun to my head, and I'm asking people for money just for myself. While my siblings enjoy getting in the way of my sex life. That's not a sibling, that's an animal. Let's say, repeat that. Oh, that's why I don't cry. I didn't know I was crying up. I'm gonna eat lunch at Luna Rosa. I'm gonna shop at Gap, H&M, and Nike today. And I'm gonna stay. Where were we gonna stay? Possibly the Marriott River Center. And I have an app that I want to work on. However, I don't have money for food, and I'm not a slave. I don't. The people that I grew up around, I witnessed this happening. They starve people on purpose, and then they befriend those people that are hungry. And they're like, "So what are you working on? Pitch to me, pitch to me. I don't have money, but just pitch to me." And then they start stealing all the ideas, and basically, one is working for free in front of those people who are profiting, or at least mocking the person that's starving, and say, look at her, working on that project. Doesn't have money, doesn't have friends, doesn't have anyone to pitch it to. She won't ever get money out of that. And here I have all the information saved for when she dies. I'm gonna sell it as if it's mine. How stupid are they? I'm imagining a lot of people became friends with Edgar just for that. It's like you're the ex husband, she most likely will trust you and say, "Look at what I'm working on." They probably have asked and say, "Hey, about the app that she was working on, did she share anything about it with you?" When are they gonna learn that that's not good behavior? When they go to jail, so I was saying. But I heard that all through my childhood, and people were like, "Well, when you have written evidence of the abuse towards you, maybe they'll be able to put them in jail." I haven't even found out. It's like possibly a classmate of mine or of someone has been apprehended, or a family member, because it's always like the same pattern of abuse. Like what I'm experiencing towards me, this type of abuse is what my cousin and his ex-wife experienced. Does Serafin Lorenzo go on telling people that he put a hit on me? And they go on spilling, "Yeah, good, I hate her. She should die. She's a bad mother. She's poor," without knowing me. And he's like, "I'm not killing her. I'm just saying the armed forces exist. And if she were truly a terrorist like that, like the Marines would have taken her out." It's like we would have seen that happen like a long time ago. And then he goes to the police with that information is what I think it's so disturbing. I'm so bored. I'm so happy I won't have anyone to miss at Haven for Hope. I haven't created any attachments to anyone there. Oh, I just saw a video that I posted of Kaylani right next to me in bed. Well, she read and saying that I'm savage. Love that kid. I miss that. Just laying in bed while reading or resting or just stitching, and her and Jaden just sitting on my bed. Sometimes both of them. Sometimes just some people are like really picky and they say we don't let our kids in our on our bed. I'm like, then I wouldn't be able to let them on the couch. Then I wouldn't be able to let them anywhere in the home because their dad and I used to have sex like when we lived together in all parts of the house. Some people don't have children just for that reason. Like they just can't separate having sex with like seeing their children in their bed and that sort of thing. But I can't. So, and their dad and I didn't have sex in that apartment. But I don't mind like having, I do that separation of like mothering, like, I'm here in bed and you're just here telling me all about your day or reading a book next to me or used to play games. I have a picture of that, like war games. Or Jaden and Kaylani would like climb on top of each other on the bed. Oh, that's possibly when it was cold outside in Utah. And I'm like, I'm not taking you outside in this weather. So here, that's like where you can like jump around for a little bit and get some energy out. So I would encourage them to just like dance on my bed just for fun. Cutest kids are at least to me. Zero people are watching, one person like this. I'm so bored. I could be napping and watching TV at a hotel right now or in an apartment. I could be at Crate and Barrel in Austin shopping for furniture to have it delivered here. I'm sure I could find someone to just get it for me or arrange some sort of delivery. And if not, West Elm is also available. It's like I'm not one to pretend something that I'm not. It's like I know what custom furniture is. I've had it too. However, I don't go around thinking that one lifestyle is better than another. It's was explained to me as a child. It's like retards are so dumb trying to pick like which lifestyle is better. It's like it's having a lifestyle and not being retard what makes one like powerful. What else? What else? What else? What else? It's like si vieran lo feo que se ven peleándote por Facebook. I didn't even seek that. It's like I didn't even seek anyone to validate me and say que feo se ve eso. Como te trataron por Facebook. It's like they could have been like shopping at IKEA or getting custom furniture in the style that they like and stop looking to see what someone else did with their lives and whose life is better. I'm smiling at how I managed to match that painting in Haven Grove with so many shirts. That was my thought back in 2021 when I was at the Holiday Inn provided by Haven for Hope. I'm like, I was in a room, not a suite. And I'm like, I don't want to record myself here live because I'm being sexually harassed. So that feels like disturbing. And then I said, like, where am I gonna take videos, record myself? And I didn't want to record myself from the Impact Guild because I feel like that is like Sarah's space and not like a space for me to be complaining at because it wasn't what I signed up for. So I never recorded myself live from there because I'm just struggling financially. So I'm just not gonna be like, oh, I'm at the Impact Guild and I don't have any money. What else? What else? What else? What else? I want pizza. And I don't know what I want as a dessert. Anyways, I feel like a lot of progress. Someone actually said to me yesterday on a live video, said to someone that I'm hungry, and I just acknowledged that. It's like it's not normal for a person to be starved. It's like from the people that say that prisoners get treated so well, they're starving a person. It's like that was like the biggest red flag. While I was a child, people would say like, think about it. Let's pursue the death penalty for your parents. They're always speaking about how people eat so well in jail and that's education. It's like college for some people. Some people write a book from jail. It's like they know really well what jail is. I just couldn't. I said like whatever, if you want to do it, I'll support you, but I am not pursuing it myself because my siblings have already threatened to kill me, and my parents are what like are protecting me from them. Like in some sort of way, they would encourage them to have that disgusting behavior towards me, but when it came to like one of my siblings trying to hurt me in my childhood, then um, my parents would stop stop the behavior so I wouldn't get hurt. However, in my adulthood, my parents would just say, well, you're still living here and we're annoyed and it's okay that your brother hurt you physically. And I said, oh, please, like, say Cooper, I'm going to get killed here. What else? Oh, and I was trying to create NFTs to sell back then. I was in college. I bought myself a computer. And I'm like, I need like my computer. My brother wanted to use it. I'm like, why doesn't he just get his own? And he started watching porn in my room. And I'm like, I'm so uncomfortable with this. Please don't use my computer. It's like I have nothing against porn. But I'm like, that's not what I use my computer for. Like, I'm trying literally to get out of my financial instability right now. Is that the word, instability? And I just couldn't because he was just, yeah, wanting to use the computer to watch porn. I'm so bored right now. One person is watching, one person is and I'm deleting videos that I recorded at Haven for Hope that I posted on social media. I was supposed to delete. Nice. Nada me va a ser gratis si leí esto correctamente. Oh, por un periodo no mayor de 6 meses. No, those of you that don't have money and are using the bus for free, start asking for money now to be gifted to you in your network. Don't wait until like the 5th month. I've been said to. Because then you're gonna be saying, "Oh, I wish I would have started asking for money sooner. I would have been able to buy the better car." What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Some people will be selling their cars and saving some money, but sometimes 6 months is not enough. What else? What else? What else? What else? Other people will be saying, "What? Oh, it's mating season in Puerto Rico." There's lots of people flying in. So the bus system is free. That's what we used to say back then. What else? What else? What else? Oh, I'm just deleting videos. I want to visit with Sarah Francis prior to my hotel being built and with Berenice. There's some nice properties there that it would be so easy to stay once I'm financially stable. So ready to leave Haven for home. Hope someone gives me money. Yeah, I feel gross if any of the men that I've dated have been emotionally kidnapped and trafficked into speaking with anyone that thinks will have sex with me when I'm not interested. And they're all planning a threesome with me that I won't be a part of. I heard that while I was growing up. It's so gross. Such a waste of time, too. Some people say, like, wow, you must be really abused to the people that one dates if that's the game that you're playing instead of, like, actually just saying, hey, I don't have money, but just text me hi every day and I'll talk to you rather than talking to these people, like, planning threesomes that won't ever happen. I don't know where people get that daily quota thing that they have to, like, talk about sex every day to feel like an adult, even if it just isn't a healthy conversation. Ew. I witnessed that going on when I was a child. So, oh, there's no honey. Please don't leave me here. I don't practice that. I don't create unhealthy attachments. I was so speech impaired in 2016 that I'm like I couldn't even like explain to Edgar Munoz that he could regret the decision that he was making of asking me and the kids to leave the home so that he could bring Gabby in because he had just met her. It's like I volunteered, like I'm going through so much stress. I'm like, I'll say, I was the kids. And I was like speech impaired, just saying like, dude, you just need to get a house with her or like stay at hotels with her. I just thought about myself back then about like how emotionally abused I was. Then I'm like, whatever, I'll just leave, but we're never gonna have that conversation where it's like if you had done this differently, I would still be with you. That could be hurtful to him emotionally. What else? What else? What else? One person is watching. Two people are playing this one. Jay-Z on YouTube says hello and smash the like. I don't even speak to anyone from my family of origin. It's like, qué lindo te ves como pero natural. Just to act like they're the only ones that have seen me with my natural hair. And then they go on to try to find out. It's like, okay, so who's seen you with your natural hair that you have sex with? No one is starving and needs money. It's like Gloria Lisa has a false idea of like that she wants me to achieve all my milestones in life while abusing me emotionally and keeping me poor. So they just want to have conversations and pretend that one's financially stable, but then they it's so gross. Or they get mad when one says like, "I just took the kids to Disney." What else? What else? What else? One person is watching. Four people like this. Just deleting videos from Facebook that I posted after recording said videos at Haven for Health. I was asked by the security staff there that I delete said videos. This conversation happens a lot. Cereal for dinners, like some people don't. I don't go on laughing about this because like that could be survival for some people. Some people might say like just today I ate cereal for dinner and then like no, I was eating cereal for dinner. I checked my PayPal account and someone gifted me money and got me out of poverty. However, that shouldn't be the norm. But then some people say I grew up like eating, grazing throughout the whole day, that I always eat cereal for dinner, but I never eat cereal for breakfast. What else? What else? What else? What else? Ooh, what about those? That's a pretty gross. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? popped up on Facebook. Aguacate relleno de ceviche. What is ceviche? Oh, I hate when I tap on something and it opens Instagram, but I'm not logged in, and then I can't see all the pictures. I wonder if Berenice had an idea of how she was going to get me to jail. Based on what I witnessed when I was growing up and how my cousin's friends would behave. They're like, I'm so fed up with this bitch. I'm so mad at her failing in her ventures and she's not financially stable. I can't be her friend anymore. I have a plan that if I tell her to rob a bank, it's proof that she'll go to jail. I'm even gonna be the one calling in the police and saying that she's there and I'll never get caught. That's why I stay from everyone before. It's like this brings the worst out of people in my family of origin knows that. They're like, if we don't get her in jail, one of her friends, colleagues, or lovers is gonna poison her mind. Mm-mm. Not when one has witnessed abuse and has been educated on how to escape it, but it's because some people don't want to become abused, so they're like, whoever is abused, please speak up. That looks like such a good dish. What else? What else? What else? That's the description. Oh, will there be a microwave in the casitas at my hotel? I imagine people trying to sabotage me right now. I heard this in my childhood. This is why Gloria Nilsson Ramon didn't let me build my custom home in Puerto Rico and sabotage me into selling the concept or getting it built in Singapore. There must be rumors this week, possibly about Puerto Rico, that I'm serving Chef Boyardee in my hotels. And it's them conditioning themselves to think that if they were in that property and they didn't want to eat at any of the restaurants because, ooh, we're all so picky. My mother cooks better than this restaurant, so I'd rather heat up Chef Boyardee in a hotel so that they don't get judged. That's why they still don't travel. I've never heated up Chef Boyardee. In fact, like I moved like multiple times with Edgar Munoz and had to stay in transitional housing, and we always ate at restaurants. I never even thought about that until now. Some people say I'm just gonna heat up Chef Boyardee for dinner today. I'm like, hell no. I'll take Chili's if that's all there's around here. That's the problem with military bases. It's like when it says like Chili's right now. Sounds so good compared to Chef Boyardee, which is what like if I had talked to any of those people that I grew up around, that's probably what they would have been suggesting for me to eat to mock me. I don't participate in that. Ooh, pastrami carbonara sounds really good too. This I'm saving. I want to visit. Where's this at? Oh, it's not coming. I just saw a picture of Medalla. I wonder if Jaden would even know what that is. Like, there's a picture of Jaden drinking a piña colada on my Facebook account that I took of him while we were at a hotel. And there was a Medalla in the picture. I wonder if he would even recognize that or not. I've never had that conversation with him about like what's a medalla. I don't talk to them about alcohol. It's like I've been waiting to take Jaden to a bar and just like have him order a drink and teach him how to drink responsibly. But I never like talked about brands or any alcohol with him or Kaylani. Like other than what they just saw me drinking or their dad. But it's never been like a constant conversation about alcohol around them. Did their grandma separate them from me just so that she could be advertising that for them every day? I hate that woman. It's like in my presence, she would encourage Edgar to just get drunk, like girls drunk. She's like, keep drinking, keep drinking. Like, I'm just gonna remove myself from the situation right now. You should stop drinking. I don't want to be around you. You're just so upset. You're gonna become aggressive towards the wrong person, me, because I'm the one that's telling you to stop right now. So I would just remove myself from the situation. That happened just like maybe once or twice, but it was so disturbing to watch. How do I save this place so I remember as soon as I see a picture? There is a picture of the entrance that I'm saving. Oh, Carlos Vives visited. So I'm just saving that picture on Instagram because it has the name of the restaurant. And then I'll remember, oh, there's another picture here. Sometimes I do that. And I should create a folder of like places that I want to visit, but I don't have anything here right now other than this one. That's cute. The outfits are so relatable right now. What else? What else? What else? What else? Anyways, did Jorge plan to get me in jail fail? ¡Uh! ¿Dónde está? ¡Tres hojitas! What it's all about? I love being live for a reason. but is this like their actual? Oh, it's not. Never mind. Never mind. There's a typo there. Whatever. Whatever. So that's not Tres Mojitos. Anyway, what else? Or maybe it is actually like another account, but I don't know. Either way, I'm not like I'm not one of those that's upset. If anything, my reaction shows that I'm not one of those that fights for milk. What else? Looking at relatable outfits here on Instagram that showed up on my feed. There is a viral tote bag at Target. What else? Anyways, now you'll know when I get followed by an actual account what my reaction will be. I want to look forward to stitching again and stitching so that people follow me. Anyways, Arlene for president. I'm the one who trains it. What else? Or will eliminate the need for a president. What else? Oh, that's Jay Z's comment on YouTube. Oh, I love doing these with Jaden and Kaylani, even though it says mom and daughter dates. Can you see this? Look for the camera and on the screen. Like I've done all of these with them. I'll save it, but that's just as the gentle reminder for when they're back living with me. When that don't mean when I'm financially stable, because we can do a lot of this virtually. Oh, there's mom's on date ideas. Cute. What are these? Been there, been there, been there, been there, been there, been there. I've with both Jaden and Kehlani. Oh yeah, we've done baseball games like the three of us together too. Which I hate baseball, and I'm like, for you, we were gifted tickets, so I'm just like, whatever, I'll just take you, just for the experience. What else? I don't understand how people are not respectful. That, like, these reminders need to be set daily. It's just pants. People get off that little people mentality that the woman just wears a dress, is what I heard people say in my childhood to people that are retarded. It's just pants, it's just a skirt, it's nothing. It doesn't have to do anything with gender. It's just a fashion statement. It's also meant for the weather, but some women get mad that they've chosen to live a lifestyle where they use skirts only, and that some women are warmer than them and could find a man that way. That's what I heard while I was growing up. They're like, seriously, you're gonna be pro wearing pants and being warm? All of that they think about is how to find a man and how to take down people, and it's so disturbing towards the partners that they already have. It's like these comments are said in front of these people's partners' presence. And I'm like, I would never disrespect someone by trying to take down another woman to try to find another man or woman. It's so disrespectful. It's like some people even say, it's like, especially like the community that I grew up around, they're like, even if you find like one husband that you truly enjoy having sex with, like, that's a miracle around here. So that's why I don't say anything about Edgar Munoz. Like, I was like very happy with him. However, it's like one doesn't go on to insult him to just try to attain a different partner. It doesn't work that way. I love that outfit. It's so pretty. And that's just so relatable. It's like this. I'm like, no, on camera you can, like, I hate using examples, but she's like a model too, so it's like I can go from that from to that. So can she. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Who taught Prince Harry not to for far away? That's what people say. It's like you think social media is something, is what people would say in my childhood. There's like, ask her about her accomplishments. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Back to deleting videos that I recorded. Even for Hope, and I've been asked to delete them for safety issues, security issues, or what else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, you'll never hear me say like, "Oh, all men are bad." People say single and miserable that way. That's Evelyn Velones. It's like some people would say, "Girl, stop asking people to help her to get out of retardation. She doesn't want a man." And I'm like, "Why do you say that?" She goes around telling people that all men are bad. Like, that's what she's doing to try to deter other people from dating. It's like, si tú la escucharas, she's just dying to start to date people. And people were like, well, then that's not healthy for anyone, or with that behavior. No, because it's to go around crying to the men that I've dated and said, she's the reason why I didn't have babies. They always looking for someone to blame for their decision. Daisy says, Arlene, I said Arlene should just do a Barbie makeover and become a celebrity. I already volunteered to be Barbie one time in the movie, and I was said that the role would be perfect for me when I was like around 11 years old. That the Barbie DVD had already come out, I think, by that time. So it wasn't an original role for me. My mother had not received any Barbies as a child, so people are like, oh my god, if you get cast for that, she's gonna kill you. Ramon Lorenzo wanted to be Ken. And then my sibling, River Lorenzo, said, well, she's gonna be Barbie, I'll be Ken. We almost like look alike. People said like Ken doesn't look that much like Barbie. Everyone said, well, what if Samuel gets cast as Ken? He's gorgeous. And he's like the oldest out of you all. Collectively as cousins, I think he was the oldest. So that brought up like so much stress. And then it's like, okay, but like, was art really around before Barbie or not? Of course. The Mona Lisa. Are they making a movie just about the Mona Lisa just to make everyone happy? And I said, I don't want any part with this curating of the world that you call it. I'm just gonna live my life if that means in poverty. Considering everyone here wants me to turn into a drug addict or a thief. That's how they curate the world, is what they say. It's so disturbing. I've been saying that since my childhood. So, no, I'm not interested in a Barbie role, though if there is a sequel, let me know. I may be interested in the role. What else? What else? What else? What else? And let me play this, my little entertainment. Just to prove that I was already into cinema before the Barbie movie came out in movie theaters. And I'm still alive. But what else? What else? And I have my own soundtrack for the year 2017. I've listed it here. And I created art to commemorate that year for myself. What else? What else? What else? What else? Some people are saying your family origin is so fucked up. You won this war a long time ago, and we just want to commemorate plane, even if we have to pay for it. Where's the plane? Where's the cup? Where's the T-shirt? What else? What else? What else? Oh, I imagine people like not understanding their views towards me, possibly in 2020, saying, "I don't want to see you naked. I want you to release another fucking plane." Like, our tradition. That's what makes me happy. If I see one other nude of you, I'm gonna throw up. No more pictures of her lingerie. I already saw those, but I need to try to take her down. Did she do that or not? I imagine the worst of people while I'm going through this, but then I respect them and I don't go on to find out if that's what they do. But like that age group I've been sent to says, pretty woman that's not a prostitute. I have some nude pictures of her. I'm gonna start saying, ooh my, she's so gross. Single mother shouldn't be doing those things. What if my boyfriend sees those pictures? Ooh. That's gossip to some people. That's entertainment. That's what possibly like one of the people that I grew up around is waiting for me to say, well, Berenice on this day said this about me. Berenice has been abused indirectly by my family of origin, abusing me. So Berenice probably just look, used to not have to think about me is what I've heard while I was growing up. And I say like she could die right now and I'm not gonna care because like one can't like just stress out like that way or tell people how it's going to affect them emotionally because then people will say then she'll get killed just for people to see Berenice crying every day. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, some people thought that I was going to be that type that goes on saying, well, yes, Berenice said hateful comments about my pictures in lingerie. Here's some pictures of Berenice in lingerie that I got by invading her privacy. And people say, like, find out your reason to get her in jail. I'm not dumb. What else? What else? What else? Some people think that's her looking. Tasty says, I have to go, but I'll be back in a few hours. Take good care of her. Peppermint Pixie, see you later. What else? What else? What else? I'm expecting this from the community on YouTube. Like I've seen this happen before. What else? What else? What else? What else? It's like watching the news and a person having been kidnapped but is free to do whatever she wants and doesn't have money and she's live on YouTube. Someone said to someone yesterday, she is hungry and I didn't kill myself and I don't plan to kill myself over that comment. It's like, oh, that's what I was trying to hide in 2020 from people by like just talking to myself in my car. OJ didn't get anywhere with me. I couldn't cry. I'm like, I don't even remember why my parents hate me so much. I don't remember why I'm not financially stable. I just failed selling my art. Jaden and Kehlani are gonna be separated from me. I don't have money. My parents abused me. Still, I do remember like them not wanting my relatives to be out and about dating people at restaurants. So like I immediately understood when they were like, no, you just need to have food stamps. That's it. We're not sending you money for food. So I've distanced myself from my family of origin. Yay. One person is watching. I really like this. I should share it on Facebook. Oh, I'm being traffic so that I fill my hotel with people that hate me so I get killed quickly. That's why I don't talk to anyone and I hide because I went into 2020 knowing that I want a custom home and that I want to offer rooms for people to stay. So I'm like, oh, I'm just talking to the wrong crowd because I don't have money. I'm talking to kidnappers. Or I was talking on Facebook. It's like with the exception of one or two people that mean well, but they're not financially stable or they don't care about my finances or fixing them for me or asking someone to give me money. So I'm like, I'm not gonna be asking all these retards that are verbally abusing me to come live with me in Puerto Rico just to make them feel happy and for them to travel. Uy, no. Fo. Seriously, yo solita me vería mejor. Además, I'm not worried because I want to finance this myself with donations and the sales of my work when I start selling my art. I'm not even gonna see because I'm gonna treat it as a hospital of sorts in my mind. You know, like there's no stress over how many people are at a hospital right now. That's how high-end brands treat their hotels. They're like, I don't have any stress, no rush to fill it up with people. If it sells out, good for someone. However, if it doesn't, it's just the same concept as a hotel, as a hospital. It's like there's no quota of how many people need to be there. What else? What else? What else? What else? I don't stress about numbers. As I know one of my family of origin next week. They're like, you should have at least 1 million followers on Instagram for us to have even respected you. It's possibly what they want to say to me. They're like, ew, ma que 1,200 personas aquí. Like, gente que tú conociste en persona. Y me imagino que te ven y te abrazan y dicen, ay, ella está linda, yo ni la conozco, pero linda es tan buena porque sonríe y no molesta a nadie. That's what I had on Instagram. It's 2020. What else? What else? What else? What else? Did the Atari Hotel open already? Oh, is this on the metaverse only? I don't know. I'll keep reading. Maybe I've read this before. I just read Gensler and like my mind is like running. The first two hotels will open in Phoenix and Vegas, and then Austin, Chicago, Denver, San Francisco, San Jose, and Seattle, according to the internet. Uh, there's an article. No one should like take this like as is it set in stone. It says like from the Las Vegas Review Journal, it says plans for Atari theme hotel in Las Vegas not dead yet, and that's like possibly from someone's perspective. And the people creating the hotel, they're like, we keep working on the concept every day, and we're opening it. We have a deadline that we're following, and that sort. So just because one person refers to a project as it's not dead yet, doesn't mean that people aren't working towards that. What else? What else? What else? What else? Anyways, back to what I was saying. Zero people are watching. Five people have liked this post. I'm my own coach. I say that out loud, so I'm aware, like the actual people have been acknowledging what I say. Some don't agree with what I say. Like this pretty face has been walking around the world like with a smile since she was a child, listening to people's concerns, changing the world for the better. So I'm just like, why would I get upset at what when someone voices their hate towards me online? Specifically, if it's a stranger, I analyze it from the point of like, oh wow, that person is retarded, that person lacks like speech skills, probably their thought process, maybe they're sitting next to someone that's hurting them and then they're taking it out on me and then move on through the rest of their life and they've never said a bad comment about anyone. So I don't take anything of it personal. I'm like, oh wow, that person like shouldn't be saying that type of message on the internet because that could be hurtful to some people that are not as strong or educated in abuse as I am. So those people could feel attacked. Even with me being strong, like the first few hateful comments that I received on YouTube, I just deleted them or blocked them. I'm like, I don't want to read this. I'm gonna buy my sandwich, okay? That I'm coming. Zero people are watching, five people like this post. I want to visit Tampa next week. I don't want to see Jalen Kenny and shop there and eat. It's my parents who make the world unsafe. It's not the world that makes them safe. with the exception like of a few retards out there. I've been said to since my childhood. It's my parents making the world unsafe for me, not the other way around. I have like so much respect for humanity in general when I get treated that way. It's like, oh, you're so special. We don't want you to get hurt. I'm like, stop hurting me then. And like that, it was already said to me in my childhood, like that piece of furniture that you don't want it to get scratched, so it just gets scratched easily, or that vase that you don't want it to break and it just breaks because they protect it so much they think, but they're not protecting it. They're just causing stress around those objects that they just get damaged. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I want to read some of these newsletters that I've received from ConvertKit. Taking a break from deleting videos from my YouTube channel. I mean, not my YouTube channel, from Facebook. I already deleted those from YouTube. I've been asked by Haven for help to delete content that I recorded there for safety issues. I could be like checking into a hotel if I had money and not have to delete any of the videos. However, I'm not blessed like that. I don't try to steal money from people. Some people don't. Oh, I've heard about that. It's like usually those are the people that get like you either have to have a strong network or be a thief, is what some people in my family of origin say, for one to become financially stable really quickly. Because people say, oh my God, if she's stealing, she must need money, let's give her money. Oh my God, if he's stealing, then he must need money, let's give him money. And then there's some people that learn about that and they just become greedy and start stealing money that doesn't belong to them. So that's why I'm like, it's going to take a lot of time for me to find people that will actually understand what I'm going through, that are very honest too, and just give me money. What else? 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 I'm so bored. I want to stay at the Marriott River Center today because I want to shop at H&M. I want to shop at Foot Locker. I want to eat at Yard House. I want to walk around the town, eat at Luna Rosa, shop at Gap today. Maybe get Grimaldi's late at night. In the meantime, some of the people that I've been friends with or have had sex with, they don't understand that my personal goals are my personal goals, and they're probably, well, we have an idea of someone that I'm friends with that could start that podcast for you. You can start recording it when you're financially stable. Like I've already gone on saying to people, my girlfriend is starting a podcast, and people are asking me, "Where's the podcast? I want to listen to it." So I'm switching girlfriends. Just give me the podcast idea. Is what I heard people say when I was growing up. I was starting out with this girlfriend. I'm gonna give her money, and then like so she has the look that you want, and she can start the podcast for you. And then when you make it financially stable on your own, because since you never wanted my money, and this girlfriend's always like, "Papi chulo, dame dinero." When you make it on your own, if you make it. Then I'll say to people, "Oh no, my other girlfriend is the one doing the podcast," or I'll continue saying my girlfriend is doing the podcast. And people won't know the difference of which girlfriend. They won't know if you're my girlfriend or not. And they want to just say that you're my girlfriend, and I don't know if I could tell people that if you're just going around saying, "Well, he's just my fuck buddy," but because you don't ask me for any money, I wouldn't be promoted from fuck buddy to boyfriend. I don't know how to do this. I'm not an abuser. They say. I am not an abuser. It's your parents that are abusers. I'm just here promoting that my girlfriend has a podcast, and I already want to hear it. So I'll just have someone else start it. That is so disturbing. That is so disturbing. There's possibly, I've said this before, men that I've dated that they go on whatever, whatever, whatever. She hasn't started her podcast. Her cousin that's jealous from her, of her, just started a podcast. I'm going to start saying that that's my girlfriend. I'm the boyfriend of a writer. I'm enamored with dicks. Enamored with the way that some people dress. Enamored with the way that some people hold the door for me, take off my coat. Not enamored with people that could be criminals and I'm not aware of. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Anyway, I want to see more pictures of Jada and Kaylani traveling together. Like that, I'm excited about. Possibly with me. What else? What else? What else? What else? Don't even get me started on how there might be some men that have dated that she is a terrible woman. She picks to be with her children over me. And some people say that's just them being hurt because of the way that your parents treat you affects them. I have work that I want to get back to. I possibly have a builder, I think, for my hotel in San Antonio. Possibly. I only seek the best. I read the CIA material. I mean the handbook, and I only seek the best. Did I already say that? How beautiful it was to hear Lorenzo say, Ana Acevedo told you to seek the best after reading the CIA book and testing you like on your self-worth. She's like, "Oh, I wish like someone would have done that to me as a child." It's like I read it all wrong, and I'm that one that goes on cutting cables on car and trying to start them when I get like my money's stolen from me. She's like, "Whatever, I'm just gonna steal a car." I'm like, "No, you can't do that. You're gonna go to jail for doing that. You're so much better than that. You're like this one is one and so. That's what I used to say. I'm like, who cares that it was innocent? Said that to me. It's like you're the one that told me to be good and not end up like you. It's like it's starting with a Lorenzo. That's how they used to live their lives. It's like feeling inferior of one another. And the Acevedos would be like, never I would feel inferior than her. Why does she look so pretty in lingerie without giving it up when talking about Lorenzo? I never understood the rivalry. It's like when they get together, they create amazing. What else? What else? What else? What else? I have work that I want to do. I wonder how much money I would get paid from any of these jobs had I been financially stable to apply for any of them. This is my pride and joy. I'll say this again. I was said to at a young age. I was taught musicology, and I was said to that to introduce people to reggaeton. That one doesn't just create a station that just plays reggaeton. That one plays everything that people could be attracted to, with little hints of reggaeton here and there, and that people would love it. It worked. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? And then like during that same week, my parents had the discussion of the British invasion and how if someone would play Spanish music for people without it being overpowering, it could be reversed. And then a few weeks earlier, or months before or after, there were like people having conversations saying, "Yeah, I see my boyfriend. He's from America and doesn't speak Spanish, and these people are separating us, and he loves Spanish music. He loves my food." I'm like, wow, people go through that. What else? What else? What else? I have work to do. I was smiling back in 2019 after seeing that on LinkedIn. What else? What else? This saddens me so much. How much like my circumstances affect other people too. It just makes me hopeful that just like that bad thing happened, this is also due to my circumstances. Like all the help that gets given, I just don't participate because I'm like extremely abused. Couldn't even concentrate to seek a grant for my business. My family of origin knows that they attack that and they take advantage of that just to say that they're better people than me. And do they go on pretending this son las ricachonas de la familia? So sad. I didn't think that I needed to bring this up again. Oh, did I already say this? My classmates from elementary school, the ones that helped me end the Cold War by spreading awareness, the ones that are for universal basic income, and they're like, it's okay, you didn't get it this time. Your cousins gave up on you. There has to be a better way for you to achieve this later on. Are possibly saying, wait, she never had this conversation with us. What happened? It's like I wasn't talking to them in 2012. I wasn't talking to them in that during those times. I have work that I possibly have to do still here in San Antonio. I love this kid so much. It's like this is like my pride and joy too because I had someone to like share this experience with, Jaden and Kaylani, and they were both enjoying it. That's why I don't need to like this feedback means a lot. Like this feedback means a lot. However, it's just as important as Jaden and Kaylani's feedback towards me. Same with like this recent post from like a song that I posted yesterday on Instagram. What else? What else? What else? What else? According to Gloria Nisa, there's no man out there, woman that's good for me. That's why she keeps me forced. Possibly what she's saying. Ew, she's just seeking for me to get raped. It's so scary. And then Ramon would just feed off of that and say that I'm irresponsible and that that's why I got raped. Some people might say like that's good that you talk to them for like so many years. It's like they get in the way of financial stability, but it's like it just seems as they never want a family. This is freedom shit. Oh God. Oh, the interior. That is so low with the exterior. Oh, this is a design studio. Finally woke up that I need to share this towards the camera and not to where I'm looking on my screen. So pretty. Saving this for inspiration. I'm so bored. I'm deleting videos that I recorded at Even for Hope. I don't talk to my parents because there would be a disagreement between Ramon and Gloria at this point. Ramon would consider it good punishment towards me for misbehaving, not respecting the fact that I'm socially isolated. I don't have any friends, colleagues, or lovers. And then Gloria Nisa hates slavery. That she would be saying in my verses. I don't know why I'm married. Some people say that they mix in, like work with their personal life so much that they just damage me. I would complain. Sometimes I'm like, you all need an office, seriously. Because you go through periods where you're like acting like my sister, I would say to Marilyn Lorenzo, and then we would get into conversations where, like, I was at my cousin's house hearing them say like the dumbest shit. So, like, I would be having a conversation with her, and she would ask me a question, and I would respond with what I just had heard my cousin say because I thought it was like funny. And maybe it was just like a response in my mind, like me saying something out loud of my thought process that wasn't even related to the answer, or maybe related to what I was saying, but definitely the wrong answer. And she would scream at me. She's like, "How are you gonna end hunger? What is this? What that is that?" I'm like, chill. Like, I already know what I need to do. I just need to be respectful towards people, contribute to society. be a voice for those that don't know how to express themselves and want to like help, or those that don't want to help and are not aware of how dumb they are. And she would get so frustrated. She's like, Arlene, this conversation needs to happen now. Stop laughing. And I'm like, why can't I just laugh? She's like, you can't be CEO laughing at dumb shit and throwing insults that are funny. After we're done having this conversation, tell me about that dumb joke that our cousin said. Not right now. And I'm like, I don't like this communication style. I want to have like a longer conversation where I can just say that was a joke, that's what I heard, and that sort of thing. And she would just get so frustrated. I'm like, we need an office in the home, please. I don't want to be typing from your room or from the living room on a typewriter, all of this like world peace stuff that I believe in. And then that one says, no, that's you're being too nice to people. I'm destroying them. And they're like, we can't have an office because we don't believe in that system. Then that would just create uptight people. This is like a boardroom type setting. This is more like what coworker is. Some people right now, mira, están tomando una cerveza o agua. Alguien en el break, alguien llegó a una oficina y dijo, ay, discúlpenme, like my kid got sick y no he comido todavía ni he tomado agua. I'm just gonna sit here and eat this real quick while I listen and participate. And they're like, yeah, that's not unprofessional. We don't want you starving or being dehydrated. Please do, please eat. So that would be me, like, okay, quesito, champagne, tell me everything about this right now. That may be a tradition somewhere that I'm not even aware of. People might say. It's like you can't even imagine that since your childhood, and I'm not like the only one that compares herself with the quesito. The icy, the beverage is different. It could be jugo de parcha. It's whatever. It's like there's probably somewhere where someone where you least expected eating a quesito and drinking jugo de parcha and then water. Just saying because they learned that instead of like hating people, they're like, I need a ritual and I don't even like have the mental energy to pick one right now. So I'm just gonna scroll through Instagram and say, well, I want a ritual right now and I need money because I want to shop at Nordstrom. What else? 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 Some of my primos had their eyes set on dating someone with the Nordstrom last name or dated someone with the Nordstrom last name. They're like, please don't become those people. They're like, ew, Nordstrom, I want cheap stuff. I don't want to work. I don't want to like even enter that place. And they're like those people that don't feel their self-worth. It's like Nike's cost the same at Nordstrom as they cost at the Nike store or Foot Locker. It's like that's just people being dumb. It's because there's restaurants there and people don't want to think about food when shopping, those retards. Because they're like, oh, am I too fat? If I eat, I'm going to get bloated. I don't shop like that. So, what else? 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 Two people are watching this. Six people have liked this post. It felt so good when someone asked yesterday in the comments what's her GoFundMe account, her GoFundMe link. And I received an email earlier from someone asking me to share like what my issue is, why I don't have money. I'm like, I don't have the time, the energy to reply to this message. I received a message from Leslie Benefield. Say hi, it's Leslie from your YouTube live. Like to learn more about your situation and help if I'm able to. Contact me back by email, or I have Facebook, Leslie Benefield, or TikTok. And she stated Southern Barbie 90. I think it is my username now. I don't know your situation. Would love to hear about it. See you're in the Texas area. I'm located in MS. Anywho, reach back ASAP. Like I need money, but I haven't had the time to respond to that. I just think like these lives should be enough, but some people want to know more about the situation, and some people take it as an educational opportunity. They're like, we're not aware of this type of abuse. I have a relative that married into your parents' family, and they're trying to raise the child together. And all I hear is fights. And then, like, I watch your videos, and I said, well, this is what could be happening. This is how you might fix it. Go to a therapist, give her money, and that's it. Ooh, spring is about to be here. Those are pretty. That's cute too. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I don't know, buddy. In the art world, in life, I don't want to be treated any more special than anyone. I'm just an observant of people having been abused. Abusers saying, please educate people. You understand this type of abuse so well. If you have a chance, educate people so that this doesn't continue happening. They refuse to reform themselves, however, so it's very disheartening. But like, I have achievements. I want the FBI to recognize. I don't think I'm the only one that said that, but I'm like, if I want someone to recognize me for my contributions, I wanted to be the FBI or the CIA saying, now we're intelligent. It's like scary within the same organization that is the United States. There's some people, such like the CIA, torturing people physically, according to what one reads. It's like those people need education, they thrive too. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? And that's like asking for something that might not happen, like the FBI recognizing me for my achievements. videos on Facebook. I'm deleting those that I recorded in Haven for Hope because I was asked to. I don't have money for me to stay at a hotel or get an apartment. However, I'm recording this live video, which is so proof of the abuse towards me by my family of origin. And I'm just doing everything that was taught to me, however, it was taught to me by different people, like Ramon and Gloria, Doma Cruz, Serafin have been said to me, I'm not going to give you your money so that when you get on social media, you look poor and people respect you from that perspective. You trying to make it financially. Ramon and Gloria are like, that's not what social media is for. It should be like on what is now TikTok. It's like some people say it's like we're almost like actors in this world. So even if we're not on social media, we'll accept universal basic income because we want to give ourselves something for our efforts of just existing or not hurting anyone. I heard it all while I was a child. I was praised by my peers who were older than me and related to me. And I said, I'm in school, yeah, and I'm coaching them, and they seem to agree. They're like, yeah, we've talked about this. Some of us at home, like, we didn't know that you know who you are. I never thought about it from the perspective of people just being nervous because I was there in a classroom. It's like, why isn't she at home being homeschooled and saving the world from her? Which is what I felt about all during high school. It was like, ugh, I hate this school. I hate being around these people. I want to be having intelligent conversation. I would have been that kid that graduated officially college at 16 or 17. Had my parents like supported my goals. I'm like, can't I just take the GED at 12 and be enrolled in college? It's like I really enjoy the conversations that I'm having with my cousins and even like some of their pretty girlfriends that were like, I'm hot. And they think that that's all they have to contribute to the conversation. And they're like, oh, you're smart. Okay. Yeah. Universal basic income is blah, 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 blah. So amazing. All for it. Against it. This. They don't even need to go to college to know this, like you. Or I'm just studying that, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Your dress is really pretty. So is mine. I've just been conditioned to just stand by my boyfriend and say, that's so hot all the time and act like I don't have a brain. Thank you. For 5 minutes of my life now, I could voice my opinion, and then I'm gonna hate myself because I'm gonna leave this room and I'm gonna be like, I want to be in college, like you just said. It sounded like Pilar Colar to me in 2020. She's like, I can talk to you. What were we discussing? She was discussing her heritage, and she's like, I love that I can talk about this with you. And I'm like, who is she surrounded by? Is what I thought to myself. But then I was like so stressed out and so bored that I couldn't even like become friends with her. So that's what I thought back then. Oh wow, I've been live on YouTube for 2 hours. Some people say that they want to see me. I have no qualms over giving money to people. I don't expect anything from anyone. Excuse me, some people, I was thinking about this yesterday, they say that they want to see me perform any type of input on camera that's not eating or drinking, that involves work of some type, just to determine my personality type, if I'm being abused or not. Some people might say if she had gone into going on the streets saying, like, showing us and saying, this is how I get a man or a woman for me to prostitute myself, people would have said, like, she might be on drugs, she might be trafficked by someone very specifically abusing her emotionally. For her to do that, she might be drunk, or like me just deleting videos for 2 hours. It's like, yeah, she's not into wanting to prostitute herself, as like her family of origin wants her to become like all jacked up is the word, the phrase. So that just speaks to character. It's like, this is me being authentic, ignoring the people that I grew up around that abused me, and just using my time for what I want to use it. And I want to shop at Chick Tick today, possibly, or maybe tomorrow. These interiors are so pretty. This Oh, um, that was a suggested post, and then it showed up again here. This is so pretty. Oh, high pizza. That floor is so relatable there. Yeah. I wonder what a fuchsia version of that tile would look like. I want to stay at a hotel tonight. I love these looks. Oh, so much again. So relatable with the earrings too. What else? What else? What else? What else? That's such a relatable look. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? There's banana brownies. Three ingredients. I would try these. Oh, wow. I was growing up thinking about that show that I was supposed to have possibly on WIPR. It's like my cousins would say that like they would advertise me as like la maestra que me enseña algo más de lo que enseñan en la escuela, that I may want to fuck but I'm not gonna touch. It's like until like the retards, the people that are actually like don't have any dating skills because they've been so abused, like actually learn how to date. Some people are gonna be like, that's the one that I want. That's why I don't go around like seeking conversations. I don't want to hear that either. Like that would be uncomfortable. This looks so good. I'm saving this to try it out with Jada and Kilani. It's just bananas, peanut butter, and cocoa powder. If I had the energy, is there a room available at the St. Anthony Hotel right now where I could cook these in? Or Element has suites too, and Town Place suites at their end. There's one downtown. I like to switch it up. I'm always that way. I've never been one to always stay in one area of a town. Like I just see it as a whole place to be at. Not like I live near this place. I'm just gonna stick to the picnic. Try to get outside of that area if you're aiming for hope is what I would encourage you to do. I think they accept food stamps. It's not even about the picnic. I grew up around businesses like that, very small, and one enters and one says like they have what I need. It's just like about comfort level. Some people get so attached to places like picnic that they're like visiting Nordstrom feels like my Nikes would be more expensive if I buy them there. And it's just because people say you surround yourself by areas that you don't feel good at, that then when you visit a place that is more to what you want, you don't feel deserving of it. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? And I mean, I am not seeking any type of praise from the people at Nordstrom. I just like, or not like in the business of increasing their sales. Of course, if that's what like everyone wants, like for other people to prosper is what I like to believe in. But it's like about people's self worth. I don't like being around people that just complain about something so trivial or like I know Shoppa Central Market is so expensive or Whole Foods is so expensive or Target is so expensive. It's like I'm pretty sure someone with my money that I grew up around has gone on and said, well, I'm not going to give her money yet that I raised for her, but I'm going to travel to Target, Whole Foods, and Central Market, buy a bowl of grapes at all three places and show people that the price is the same. Because she can't do that right now. She doesn't have the money, and that's so not her. Some people, that's why one doesn't go on to fight over money either. It's like it's so disturbing because they go on and saying that's more like my personality. People like enjoy me like actually talking about those things. Like, mira, yo lo compré todo. And people said you just wanted to make that trend, didn't you? And then they start saying, well, la próxima vez te llevo a ti. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, no pasó nada. We were fine in that trip. We tried to destroy her so much, and people see us at the airport, and they're like, whatever. If the Interpol ever arrests them, it's like people don't interfere with their lives either. It's like the Interpol one day will catch on and arrest them if they need to arrest them. So in the meantime, they're like, yeah, 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 we are hate criminals, but we walked into a grocery store and we were fine. Yes, there is. This would make me so happy right now. Buy the ingredients for those brownies and make them for myself at the presidential suite at the St. Anthony Hotel. I miss having a home. I miss having a home. And I just shared this recipe on Facebook because I feel like three ingredients, all natural. It's so good. I wonder how I want to make them, but I wonder how that would taste like in this place. That's not cocoa powder for some reason. Like I heard that a lot when I was a child. What else? What else? What else? Some people don't let other people live. It's so disturbing because they're like, that's not fair. Then she's gonna be making those brownies, and her boyfriend's gonna fall in love with her all over again, thinking that she developed the recipe. People don't think like that. It's like when I see brownies, I think like either homemade from scratch, box, whatever. It's like what the person is making. If I wanted to know more, I'll ask. This is gorgeous. Beautiful picture. Beautiful. There's a beach in Arecibo. That's what I say to myself. What else? What else? What else? What else? Some people were starving and cold many, many, many years ago, so they went and built homes in the shape of boxes. They said, quick, 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 quick. We need a home. We don't care. The larger you make it, the longer it'll take to build. So that was disturbing to them as well. It's like we could build larger, but then that's gonna take longer, and it's getting cold, and we need a home. And then they woke up to like what they had heard from people traveling, and them traveling themselves when airplanes were made available, and them watching TV. Feel like how that those people in other places have so much time to build those huge palaces. Like, how many people did they let die of cold? Is how they describe it. So they carry trauma that isn't even theirs. Is what I would say when child and get beat up over it. I'm like, okay, now you're just like telling a story that you probably didn't even witness. And you're thinking that those people let people die. What if they had like a place already set up, and then they just started building from there? No one is judging them for having small homes. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? It's like I've been saying since my child to move on from that, but no one. People start getting jealous and just like throwing tomatoes at it. I should be in Singapore right now. I'm still deleting videos that I posted on Facebook after recording said videos at Haven for Hope because I was asked by Haven for Hope to please delete the first stage. OMG, I saw videos of when I did not have any money or food stamps, and I started working at Gap, and I used to just sit on a bench at the quarry live on Facebook crying that I don't have any money. Oh, no, que me iban a dar dinero cuando trabajen. I didn't stick around to witness the abuse from my family of origin towards me because then they go, cuando consigas un trabajo me avisa, entonces te damos dinero. And then people would say, okay, ya tengo un trabajo. And they're like, ay, no. Ay, ahora qué bruta eres, ya tienes trabajo, ya no te voy a dar dinero. It's like, uy, estás trabajando, uy, eres esclava. Ay, no, nosotros no tenemos dinero en cantidad. Uy, no, mira, mejor no me llame. And they would dispose of people like that. They want to be the ones disposing of people emotionally, is what I've been said to. I just thought about this right now, and I didn't give them the satisfaction of it. What else? Ooh, where's that video of me dancing with Sarah? Let me repost that. I say the first word into my word. And I'm like, why does this sound like it's a familiar one I should be doing? What else? What else? Anyways, I'm in the mood to dance. It's Wednesday. I dance with Doc Browns tomorrow. Most combination. There, I just shared a video of me dancing. And no one had to pay me to do that. I have been wanting to do that for a long time. I never took videos of myself dancing with Edgar Munoz. I mean, I live like a good lifestyle. However, like I didn't have anyone to take videos, or sometimes I would run into people at places. I'm like, I'm not gonna bother them, giving them my camera to take a picture. What am I in the mood? Where would I be right now if I had money? Some people might be saying you're so weird. The people that hate you so bad hang out at this place and you wanted to live there. I'm like, that's the whole world, that's the whole planet. Where would I be if I had money? That's where I would be right now. What else? What else? I sometimes scroll through Instagram accounts that I've already like seen the picture. so relatable in my own home. What else? What else? What else? Dating Kehlani and I say that's what makes us special. They don't see any difference between how they get treated at a hotel. Though they comment like that was fun, but they've always been in a lifestyle whether like if we don't have a home with a pool, there's one within like 15 minutes. The beach. That's like we would have to travel for that. But we did travel for that. When there wasn't a beach. I went to shop at H. Ir a Luna Rosa, and I don't have money. I said I sometimes enjoyed having conversations about food mostly in my childhood because they're like, if you're my friend when you're older, girl, I'm just gonna introduce you to all these men and they could give you money. I'm like, yeah, I already met some of these men and they just make me uncomfortable. And I'm not even like being brought up in the conversation about the gifting money. It's just like you have to send him a pussy picture. Things we would go to jail for right now. You sure you don't want to change that law? Like, no. What else? What else? What else? It's like these advisors are aggressive. They're having our advisors and we want to marry our first cousin. That's the response that I was taught to say, just to like stay in their presence because I was a child and my parents were just visiting or they were visiting my parents. People would be like, just say like these advisors are so aggressive. People would say, well, at least we know by calling us advisors, she's not going to put us in jail. People would say, don't be so sure of that. She just needs it in writing that you're hurting her and it would be easier to put you in jail. What else? What else? What else? What else? Oh, because some people are like, Dito, pobrecita, she knows where to get money. Why doesn't she do that? I'm like, oh, that's not a lifestyle. That's not my way of life. So, Lord, I've been live on YouTube for 2 hours and 40 minutes. It's so good when I had that wake up call that I was drinking too much coffee just to stay full. Well, at Haven for Hope, I was having trouble breathing for a few days, and I healed myself from that. Like, I would have to pause at a conversation during therapy while speaking to a mental health therapist and just breathe and rest and say, yeah, I'm going through something physically right now. I just need to pause a lot in between conversations. Yeah, I was still like the one of the first people to leave the building at Haven for Hope whenever the fire alarm goes off. So I'm like, okay, I'm still healthy. And I wasn't like pushing myself in an unhealthy way. I was just like very mindful of that. It could be like some people always say, like, you, not everyone that's there is being threatened by their own family, that they're going to be killed. So when you hear the fire alarm, you think, oh my God, that may be my family having like set the building on fire. And I run out of the building safely, but I'm like usually the first one to have left, and other people may be like, just gonna wake up. There's a fire. I don't see it near me. There's no smoke. I still have time to get out of here. So they may be leaving. Oh, they may be leaving. That's why one doesn't go on bragging about this with people. They're like, honey, we don't even want to talk to you about what you're going through. It's like they may be leaving at an appropriate time too. So I don't go on saying like these people are not rushing to get out. I just say like I'm one of the first people, possibly like most of the time the first one. But it's because of that threat of my family of origin wanting to kill me. That when I hear the fire alarm, I just think like, oh my God, they just tried to set. Did they try to set the building on fire? And they just want a conversation too about me, like calling. I would hear this while I was growing up. People being, no, no, anoche la alarma sonó y no pude ni dormir bien porque luego que regresé a la cama ya no podía ni conseguir el sueño. And they're like, ay, yo dormí también en mi cama. La que te compré, la cama que te compré, sí, la que tenías en el apartamento antes que te botaran del apartamento y yo te compré la cama, ajá. And some people wouldn't even realize that that person that was talking to them on the phone was abusing them. It's like instead of giving them money, they're like, we'll buy your furniture. It's like we want to have Evelyn Yvette Lorenzo Acevedo wants to have el museo de la reliquia de toda persona que ella ha matado. So scary. I speak Lorenzo Acevedo too. And so some people might be saying when they hear me say that, because even some of them that are terrible to each other, they live afraid. They're like, I don't want to be part of Emily Lorenzo Acevedo. Museo, la reliquia de lo que persona que ella ha matado. Anyways, so scary. I want pizza and I still have a few videos to delete that I posted on Facebook that I had recorded at Haven for Hope, and I was asked to delete them for security safety issues, not issues, prevention. I shouldn't even be at Haven for Hope. They're probably, if they truly like do things to help me out as an activist, they're probably like, this is so fucked up. It's like we try to do the best that we can, and it's like giving out money is not part of our process. And some people say like that could affect them emotionally. So that's why one doesn't go on saying like these people are the ones that need to be giving me money, because I don't want an organization that's for guns to be killing people randomly to say, well, she's the one that needs to be giving me money. because I want to support that. It's like if there's a group out there that says I want to buy guns to kill people, just randomly, I want to put my money there. So they've probably like done everything that they've been able to do to help me with my mission or maybe to support my lifestyle, knowing that like I was already emotionally disturbed over having to be in a two-bedroom apartment with Jaden and Kaylani and trying to move up to a better living situation, that like the shelter that I'm in, just the aesthetics of it just hurt me emotionally. And by hurting me emotionally, it's like I'm like, boo, I can't have my boyfriend over or my best friends either. It's not me being like I'm scarred for life. I'll never love again. I'm the relative of I'll never love again. Y tengo un novio por el lado y nadie lo sabe y por eso dejo el baño sucio en Westfield in Brandon. Possibly. That's why I never say I'll never love again. It's like they portray sometimes an image to people that they want for other people to copy instead of just being honest. What else? What else? What else? What else? No, es que no saben usar el baño. Es el estrés que tienen con su vida. Over, no quieren que lo vean comiendo Chick-fil-A. I'm not embarrassed. This guy want to receive 20 group chats of people. Te vi en Chick-fil-A, ¿con quién estaba? ¿Qué hiciste antes? ¿Qué vas a hacer después? ¿Tienes un chillo, no? Tu nena estaba en la escuela y tú comiendo en Chick-fil-A. ¿Por qué no le compraste Chick-fil-A a tu nena? ¿O le compraste Chick-fil-A para cuando saliera de la escuela? So es like un interrogatorio que dura horas y horas y horas. Entonces, that 45 minutes that I ate peacefully at Chick-fil-A turned into 20 days of group chats of people questioning my life. ¿Por qué no me llevaste a Chick-fil-A? Nena, no te pagas ni un Chick-fil-A. So people just visit a place and they leave rush and sometimes leave a mess behind them just due to the stress of they don't want to deal with their 25 family members that are retarded, like questioning everything that they've done or said that day. Te vi por ese ubicado de Chick-fil-A, yo estaba detrás de ti, no me pasen la comida, porque no hace como hace en Starbucks, y a veces uno llega y dice que estaba delante de ti por la comida. Chica, pero nosotros somos familia, porque no pagaste la comida. Yo quería esa sorpresita. Ay, people can read mine too. Yo quería esa sorpresita hoy. Yo quería llegar a la. Mira, se me quitaron las ganas de comerme mac and cheese. Cuando llegué a la vitrina y me cobraron, yo dije, pero mi prima que iba en el carro de frente no pagó. Ay, tuve que aguantar la fila como por 20 minutos y decir, mira, esta es mi prima. Buscar la foto. Y sí, yo la vi, estaba en el carro, lo que dice la persona cobrando. Es que ella es divorciada. Tiene dinero y no lo quiere gastar. Quiero que me lleve de crucero también, pero no me lleva. Se graduó en la universidad, está disponible, mira, ven, quieres salir con ella cita. Te doy el número de la tablilla de carro si quieres. No te voy a dar el número de teléfono, tú no me gustas, tú eres cajero, tú no tienes dinero. ¿Qué? ¿Cuánto tú ganas aquí? Ay, quizás yo me busco un trabajito aquí porque estoy aburrido. Dan comida gratis. Ay, sí, tengo que ver en el... Es más, mira, regálame un brownie. Mi prima no me quiso pagar la comida. No te puedo decir que me devuelvas el dinero. Entonces me llaman a la policía. Pero si te digo, papi chulo, mami linda, me regalo un brownie. Y así me voy. Si no, me voy a quedar en esta estación. Mi nena está en el carro y a mí no me importa que ella me vea portándome así. Ella va a ser igualita que yo. Por eso yo actúo así de frente de ella. Cuando estoy con mis amistades me comporto, pero porque mis amigas son educadas como yo y yo no quiero que este hábito de mierda me quite los novios. Ok, novito de mierda, tú no vas a comer brownie. Anyways, yo quiero un brownie, entonces sigo moviendo la fila. Si no, esta fila va a estar aquí por horas. I haven't witnessed that in more than 20 years. I don't surround myself by Puerto Rican retards. What else? Coger el teléfono y decirle a fulana llamada de Puerto Rico, la cajera en Chick-fil-A dijo que tiene un crush contigo. Me obligó a darle tu número a esta niña. ¡Qué estrés! Mira, no llames a la policía, yo me encargo de eso. Dame unos días para yo hablar con ella, llamar a la policía. Yo no sabía que tú eres tan valiente como para llamar a la policía. Ay, mira, quizás fui yo la que sugerí, vete de Puerto Rico ahora mismo, que quiero salir y buscarme un novio y tú tienes más maestría que yo. Nos graduamos de la misma universidad, del mismo curso, pero a ti se te ve mejor, a ti te luce más. Voy para el doctorado como Tony Dice. No he visto ese video de alguien bailando. Sí, también la baila. Ok. Now we have someone to hate in Prima Power! Yay! We hate someone in common. Ay, no vamos a hacer como la prima de ella, no le vamos a tratar de quitar los novios. That's where we draw the line. Vamos para el doctorado como su vida. No podemos tener la imagen. ¿Qué es eso? Tratando de robar novio. Mira, vamos a buscar uno que nos peleemos las dos por él. Or individualmente, I think I'm gonna grow up. Dije a Lil Lorenzo Acevedo, hija de Ramón Lorenzo de Gloria Acevedo Cordero, y me dieron ganas de madurar así. Es mi prima favorita, te quiero desde que tenía 5 años. Encontré el traje que mami te regaló. Odio que yo tenía el mismo y que a ti, la otra tía, dijo que se te veía mejor que el mío. No fue tu culpa. Fue tía, la matamos o no. Vamos a tomar esta decisión ahora mismo. Yo soy la que tengo el trauma, tú no. ¿Qué tú crees? Por favor, dime que no la matemos por decir que el traje se te veía mejor a ti cuando a mí me lo compraron primero. Te quiero. Ok, el doctorado, Tony Dice. Sí, me voy a tirar un videito bailando. Y ya se me arregló mi vida. Fui yo la que le dijo a la cajera que te hostigaras o vamos a llamar a la policía. Y le decimos que todo fue un malentendido, que yo estaba media estrésica porque, ay, no lo voy a decir. Móntate en el carro que te voy a llevar a Chick-fil-A y que te voy a pagar la comida. Así lo vamos a resolver. Le voy a decir a la cajera, mira, estoy aquí con mi prima, yo voy a pagar la comida, lo que pasó que el día fue malentendido, no la hostigues, don't stalk her, she doesn't have a crush on you, you don't have a crush on her. Ay, Dios mío, si se enamoran ahora de verdad, porque la presenté. ¿Qué va a decir la familia ahora? Ay, enfócate en la maestría, en el doctorado y que no eres como la familia de Lil Lorenzo Acevedo. Ya, no compramos matching dresses, maybe. Ay, vamos a hacer como Sarah y ella hacen que se compran la misma, el mismo set de panty, lo que leí en Facebook. Y no nos ponemos para sesión diferente y ya arreglamos, bye. Is that how they still behave? As conflict resolution without a therapist and just people talking through it, but it's entre ellos mismos because they know deep down what is the underlying cause of their stress. They just haven't had a moment to talk about it or don't want to bring it up, so they just keep inflicting more and more and more hate until they're like, mira que este brownie sabe tan bueno. No había comido brownie más bueno que ese. Pero parece brownie o no. Now I have actual stress over dumb shit that I did, but I'm brownie, so that's like petty theft, and I won't go to jail over it. It's what they say. They're like, oh my god, I was headed to become a criminal. Y a Lilo se me salvó la vida. Con un baile que publicó en Facebook. What else? Ooh, my phone is charged 100%. I'm about to eat something and then get on a bus just for fun because I can. Well, scroll through social media and feel good about myself. What else? Well, I dream of having a launch again on my website, having art for sale there. What else? Bye.